this early game.
Yeah, seems pretty likely. The Elise just exerting her power, but look at mid lane. Faker's going to get that push and get first roam down into the river. As, okay, the ult comes out from the Sejuani. Peter in a lot of trouble. Look at that Chaos Storm damage already coming out here. Fiesta going to steal the Sejuani ultimate, but his entire team is already too low to really contest on the back of that. And that will be first blood given over to Keria.
Yep, Keria hit 6. He's got that arrow, and this just keeps happening, Valdez. Don't let Ashe happen in League of Legends on this patch. The 80 carry so you can get plates. Nope, he's just utility here. Just utility, keep this area alive.
Yeah, he's going in here. He's got the dominance. That's a lot of damage. There's the knockback. Zeus had flash, but he knows that Dindin has flash as well, so he didn't want to go for it as Dindin knows.
He asked Keria, he's like, can you throw this?
Dindin, one player that knows about the power.
But plate gold over the Renekton.
Keria getting a bit aggressive this time around. There's an Elise nearby, and yeah, he's just going to accept his fate. Nothing can stop that kill from happening. Doesn't even bother flashing.
And they knew the likely trajectory of where Keria would be based on the arrow angle and the fact that he's missing here under turret. Now they can look for Guma. This is how you play this comp.
Well, Guma, let's see if he can do it. 1v3, doing a pretty good job so far. He flashes, but the repel, again, very, very strong, and they finally do get the kill.
Good aggro.
Oh, man.
Oh, he stepped out because he's got only one shot left. It was until that moment, great juggling of the aggro on the turret.
Mid lane has been pretty interesting. Faker going very, very low. He's still looking for the trade, dodges the chains, and the Chaos Storm might be enough damage. One more tick maybe gets him, as Fiesta flashes afterwards, thinking Faker would flash in. Not the case, and Faker wins the trade.
Never afraid. Not for a moment.
Uh-oh, Sylvie in a bad spot here. He doesn't have flash. He's going to repel it here to the ward, but he is just dead. We'll see who they give this kill over to. Faker's like, no, we're not feeding this, Zeri. What the hell? I'm going to carry this game.
Yeah, Fiesta got away from me twice. I would like to take the money I deserve. This from Fiesta.
Uh-oh. Guma in a bit of trouble. He's trying to trade it back, but the amount of CC is just too much.
2 kills now for Vital here in this game. This is becoming a problem.
Dindin in a bit of trouble now. This Renekton very tanky. Tries to knock him back into the turret to trade one back, but it is not quite enough damage from the turret onto Zeus.
And Dundin actually gets a lot of power from that missed arrow, knowing that it's on cooldown and Sylvia's here to back him up. They're going to grab this turret.
Yeah, should be able to. Although Zeus wants to say something else about this. They are going to do a bunch of damage to him, and trying to turn this around, especially with that teleport, Zeus is just going to respect it as Sylvie just seeing what's what. He's been down a level here to Owner for quite a while. Struggling to have a big impact in this game, unfortunately for him. This is Sejuani. We'll see if they can CC down Sedge, as it looks pretty likely he will get low enough as Peter does a good job. And here is Guma, and this is a lot of damage from the Victor. A huge Chaos Storm on the left side of the map is just going to zone them all away, as now Fiesta trying to run away from the Zeri. Might be able to get away for now, but Sylvie maybe not as lucky, as T1 considering, do we continue to chase or do we just take it, as a really nice flash laser comes out from Faker.
There's something about how Faker's playing this season. It's just...
Yeah, so what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing, buddy? Okay, baits him in, I guess.
I mean, that's what he was doing, but still the risk was high.
I thought the rest of the team would be there for T1, but I think they were trying to take the Rift Herald.
They were. Still going to be able to do so, it looks like, here, as Owner has respawned and is coming over. As his Aftershock gets a lot of... Need to leave immediately. Post haste. Still not safe, by the way.
Poor Sylvie, man. Yeah, I think he's just dead. He flashes. Chaos Storm is down. He is just going to die for the 5th time. He has been bullied so much since level 1. Remember, he had to flash away. Yeah. I think, you know, again, I'm sure the guys on the space will cover it a lot, so I don't want to belabor the point. But don't leave Ashe up if you're on red side. That's kind of illegal in this meta. But other than that, yeah, it's also like probably our best support Ashe. But either way, it was an interesting try. You know, as you mentioned during the draft, maybe they were just trying to, you know, do something specific. As here's Keria trying to set something up, going 1v1. The what we said after. Oh man, the arrows just keep on coming.
He's got flash too. He doesn't need it.
Dindin's so dead here. Yeah, he's not even gonna flash. He's like, what do I do? Okay, well, he is going to flash now, interestingly. Zeus,
Fiesta!
he's got the slice. There it is. Perhaps the dice soon enough. And they say, okay, cool story, bros. We're just going to take the Baron then. Zeus will die, and Sylvie is bought, so that is Baron.
Yep. You see Fiesta TP down. You see, I mean, you know Elise is coming or it's not going to be a good ending. And you just go take Baron. Vital and Peter, good luck with this one.
200 years moment? What year is it exactly? I don't remember. What is this Aphelios doing in this game? Not sure. But the Baron is taken. Nice knock up here on a Faker, as he will take a bunch of damage, but does flash away. He's burning down. Will survive just barely, even through the ignite of Peter.
Damage is there, and they play it well, but the cards are stacked against you. Now they're going to try to grab some bounty gold here bottom side since Fiesta teleports.
Great game, Wolf.
I mean, they're at least going to try to turn this into a positive teleport. I said try.
Yeah. Is that a bigger maybe than before? Or how about a bigger maybe than when they left the Ashe available and we're like, maybe they've got a plan? I don't know, Wolf.
Carly adjustment's not getting called, maybe, you know.
Hey, man.
Got Faker's Flash, okay?
Yeah.
Call your mom, you got Faker's Flash.
Maybe not as cool as, you know, getting Showmaker, you know, a kill in the 1v1 for Fiesta, but it's a rough time for the side of Nomshim. That's going to be a bunch of damage now on the Dindin, who has to back away. And from ahead, this Victor is having a grand old time for this gigantic frontline, who is just laughing at this Collector all the way to the bank. And yeah, they have the Baron. They don't get the inhibitor, kind of surprisingly.
There's no frontline outside of the Silas that has Rod.
Well, this is going to get arrowed. He has to flash away. Owner did not have.
And he wants to be able to collapse in with the rest of the team, but that's how you play these types of comps as T1. You turn on the flanker, you push them out. Fiesta's TP'd, but not into the fight. He still has to walk through. They have an immense amount of vision here. Faker is just trying to track the Silas right now. They can play this super slow. No need to rush.
I swore I saw Dindin accelerated Shock Blast Owner. Oh, that's right, I did. It just didn't do any
Doesn't
damage.
hurt him.
It did, like, negative damage. So, yeah, they're just going to stand in front of this. We'll see if, perhaps, Sylvie can redeem himself a little bit with a smite. Look at this! T1 are actually turning! Imagine not flipping in 2023, Wolf! What am I watching? As they dive straight into the Aphelios, and it just doesn't matter. Even if he loves that position, he is just not in a position to carry from here. This should be a clean ace, as they're looking for Sylvie, they're looking for Vital. They will get Sylvie now, as Vital looks like he'll keep himself alive for just a little bit longer.
Wish he had Gale Force. He's like, I got a Gale Force for it. Got a Gale Force for it. Can I get the execute? How many minions
This
can I take?
Just yeah,
They
they're
actually should be able to get the execute, but they're going to lose the game.
They're just, yeah, he's just stopping him from backing. Zeus is never engaging. Well, not yet. Maybe once he starts running into the turret.
Zeus does have Flash.
Yeah, I think he will try for this. No, he has to go around the inhibitor. Okay.
About, you know, 30-ish seconds away, but you should have the push there. You grab 2 inhibs. This one's going to be down for much longer than the Drake itself. The spawn timer on that, 3 minutes. As, yeah, one mistake here from Nongshim. The game ends. We don't even get to talk about it, Elder.
No mistakes, even. Sylvie just out of the fight immediately. Not able to do much against that. Owner just bursting him alone, essentially, with some help from Keria. And the slow and steady tumble into the base will come through. Very nice arrow once again, straight to the gravity well. That is the end of this chase. And Zeus just going to go under the turret straight into the Aphelios. Maybe not the best call, but it's fine because Guma is just so fed. He's pressing his buttons. They're going to smack him down with their wallets here at the end of the game, as you always do. And that'll be game number 1 here for the side of T1. As Faker decides, well, I'll give you a little gift. A little parting gift here for game number 1.